Let's tell you, days after the BJP shattered its 27-year-old jinx in Delhi and stormed back to power, the big question really remains here: who will be the next chief minister of the national capital? Let's tell you, sources reveal that Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP President JP Nadda held a crucial one-hour meeting yesterday, debating the party's choice for the top post. But the wait isn't over yet. It is learned that a final decision on the Delhi government's formation is expected after the 16th of February, and only then will the legislative party convene to strategize the next steps. That is, until then, clearly, the suspense continues. Cutting across to Nikhil Lakwani, who will tell us for how long the suspense reportedly is going to remain. Nikhil, very good morning to you. Given the fact that, the race has been won, but that ultimate crown of who is going to be Delhi's chief minister still remains. What are we picking up in terms of, how sources are also suggesting this? Because if you happen to look at the performance, even on an individual category, that is very prominent seats being won by many of the BJP leaders over there, which would mean that there are many names that are already doing the rounds. But why would it be that in terms of taking a decision is happening for so long? Is there a problem of plenty, or are they navigating a different trump card, which we've seen in other states as far as the BJP strategy is concerned?
So, Nivedna, this is something which was already anticipated from the side of the BJP, that if they are going to come back to the power, then it will take at least 10 days for the formation of government and for picking up as to who is going to be the face of the chief minister. We have spoken to some of the newly won MLAs into the city who are also one of the contender for the CM post. They have clearly said that the working of the Bharatiya Janata Party, until the formal announcement is made, nobody even gets a hint, even if they are leaders or they are chosen to be the next chief minister. So there is no hint as yet to the leaders as well, to the MLAs as well, if they are going to be sworn in. But yes, clearly many of the high profile leaders have already won the election, and the series of meetings have already started yesterday as well. Over 10 of the MLAs, they met JP Nadda in person inside the parliament. There was this another crucial meeting which was held between Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP National President JP Nadda, which lasted for over an hour. This clearly means that the crucial meetings have already started. The discussions, so to say, have already started as to who is going to be picked up for the top post, and whether or not they will give the deputy CM post to anyone or not. So the thinking for the same has already started, but the sources are suggesting us, Nivedna, that it will take another a week or so for the formation of the government. Once the Prime Minister will be back to the capital city, then the legislative party meeting will be called, wherein all the MLAs will be getting at a single place, then the formal announcement has to be made. But this is something which is only possible through the sources around the date of 16 to 17, and the formation will take place further. So by 18 or 19, we are expecting, as we speak, the formation of the government, which clearly means that there is still a week to go for the entire process to be completed. But clearly the meetings have already started. JP Nadda is also in the process of meeting one by one to the MLAs. Yesterday, there was this delegation of the Bharatiya Janata Party who sought time from LG. They had gone on to meet, but the official date has not been communicated for the oath-taking ceremony. So once the legislative party takes place, which is expected after 16th or on 16th, then only we will get to know the date as well, the venue as well, and also as to who is going to become the next chief minister for the capital city.
Nikhil, as you pointed out, of course, sources are suggesting, how that would pan out in terms of frontrunners as well. And that's something, right after you also reported on the counting day, that is, we did see how many of them spoke about prominent seats, whether even we're talking about somebody like Parvesh Verma, who went on to win from that very key constituency. But here is what would raise several questions as well. Of course, politically speaking, purely, that given the fact that this is something that the BJP did look confident of. Of course, other parties also were looking confident of winning, but with the aspect that they managed to do this after so long, do you believe there should have been a strategy in terms of this right ahead of, rather than waiting for so long, given the fact that many of the leaders have been tried and tested leaders for the national capital?
What we understand from the situation, Nivedna, is that BJP appears to be in no hurry. They have won the election with the comfortable seats. 48 seats are currently with the Bharatiya Janata Party, so they are in no hurry at the moment, and they are taking their own time as to how exactly they are going to fit the bill for the entire post, because it is not just about the chief minister, but also as to who all are going to be part of the cabinet ministers. Remember, there are a lot has already been taken into the previous government, so they want to take a step by step, and also the time is also taking so long because the Prime Minister is not into the country. So once he is back, we can expect some of the further advancement into the same. But this is something which is not very new, Nivedna. This was very much expected because in the state of Maharashtra as well, we very well knew that it is going to take time. So over 10 days it took for Maharashtra to declare the name of Devendra Fadnavis as the next chief minister, who was already one of the key contender. And here many of the leaders are already there who are throwing the head into the ring, but it is finally on the top leadership as to who they are going to give the responsibility to manage the top post. But this is something, as we are already telling you, that it was very much expected from the side of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
All right, Nikhil. Appreciate you putting that into context for us as to what we're picking up and how one can ideally see what is unfolding as far as their decision is concerned. They are not in a hurry, but we'll have to wait and watch as to when their ultimate decision will be taken. Thank you, Nikhil, for joining us this morning.